Morning, Captain. Morning, Sam. All right. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button, guys. This is looking. I don't know what's going on here. This Terran Orbital, and it did move. It did move up, but this kind of 15-minute period here, these wicks just not normal. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, it's not a lot moving today. This is pretty much the only stock that was moving, and I didn't get any of it. So we wait for the action. It's down below $3 now, so that looks like it's finished. Not a lot moving. We're a bit. Hey, Daryl, how are you? We're a bit kind of low on options today. Do you know what? I'm not too worried about that. If there's nothing to trade, then there's nothing to trade. It's some days be like that. I think we might have to wait till the open. We've got an hour. We might get something in the next couple of minutes drop. News can drop at the. You tend to find that PR agencies drop the news at the bottom and top of the hour, so we might get something pops up. We'll see. At the moment, there is nothing. Like you're a Newcastle supporter, so you take so you take the rough with the smooth. No, actually, I wouldn't say bear market. I would say more bullish. If you look at the SPY, which is the actual market, it's actually up slightly. So not a lot, but slightly. So it's testing 400. It dropped below 400, and was it just a bear rally that we had over the last 2 months? We'll see now, won't we? If we get a bounce back up to 405s and beyond, then we're just having a retracement on this. Look at it on the daily. So this is the market on the daily. So this SPY, so it represents the S&P 500, which is a good indicator of the overall market. And this is since the turn of the year. So this is January. We kind of reached this swing low in December, but then this is January, and we've been on an upwards trend for a while. Now we've just gapped down a couple of times over the last week, so we're a bit of a retracement. But we saw how we had this retracement here, how we rallied and then kind of nullified it. So let's see what happens. If we break a new high on the daily today, then I can see us going back up and testing 410 and beyond. If we break a new low after the bell, then we potentially could test a new, but certainly test this swing low here of kind of 388. My opinion, I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So what's up with that's a very good question. I have absolutely, it just looks well shady. So this is Terran Orbital. So it's just since the top of the hour we had all these spikes, and it just looks shady to me. They're all up spikes. They're not like algorithmic spikes like this one you expect. You've got spikes both ways. This is the black book. The market maker's clearing the black book. When I say the black book, it's off market trades, off exchange trades that get cleared the day after, and so. This is what happens at 8 a.m. It's the same on pretty much every stock. You get that, but these, I don't know what that is. That just looks very shady to me. It does look horrible. It looks shady as hell. And if you look at these spikes, these are clear algorithmic spikes because there's no volume. Look at these the algorithmic spikes here, and you look at the volume that came in. Okay. So these are algorithmic spikes that doesn't impact the price action, but it's just clearing the off-market orders, so the off-exchange orders of the previous day, and this happens every day. So you can put these 2 minutes down to the algorithmic spikes, but these ones, it just looks like some kind of misprint. I don't know. We'll see. It does have good news, but like I say, it seems to be done, for now at least. So we had this move up, really strong move up, only one 5-minute pullback. And then it kind of peaked out at 380, and 376 actually, and it's just been pulling back since. So it's well underneath the VWAP right now. It's back under $3. So for me, to chase this to the upside might be a bit futile. I'll wait till the bell, wait till a bit more volume comes in. I know it's been good volume, pretty much good volume most of the day, but I'll wait till the good volume comes in, back above VWAP. VWAP's currently 321, so 325 or above, I might be interested. But until it gets back above the VWAP, based on how I've been trading, I'm just going to wait for upwards trending stocks. Unless I'm shorting, I'm going to wait for upwards trending stocks. I might trade a range of volatility like I did with Coinbase last night. If I know you're going to get those volatile moves, it's more like scalping those moves. Oh, good lord. Top shipping making a move back up again, is it? Why did you enter JFBR? I mean, let's look at JFBR. I saw it hit the scanners, but it just... Yeah, this was never on. Dodgy from the off. Like, you do you, boo boo. But I'm glad I wasn't in it. We've got a couple of quite a few earnings today actually. eBay's later, Monster, the energy drinks later. We've got quite a few. IQ was this morning and seems to be motoring right now. So let's have a quick look. Why is my mouse not working properly? That could be dangerous. I'm not using it for 5 minutes, Alistair. I'm kind of don't bother with the 5 minute anymore. In 5 minutes, great when we're in the bull market. I thought the 5 minute was great because you're able to see, but now I just don't think there's enough. I need the 5 minute scanner. You see what's happening over the last 5 minutes on the 15 anyway. So what I like about the beta scanner is it's in real time. AMV moving up again. It's in real time, so I'm able to get it's refreshing in real time, and I'm getting instant changes there. But that's just giving me. It's just supporting the other scanners that I've got. So yeah. Do I like SRNE today? I don't know. I've not even don't know if I've looked at it. Have I looked at it? I don't think I have. No, I don't like this today. So this is Sorrento Therapeutics, and based on this, no, I don't like it. The pop up, double top, sell off. Yeah, no, don't like it. It's 42 cents. Still 10% up on the day, but that's like 4 cents. It's, you know, it was a 38 cent stock at the close. So no, I don't like it. I don't trade these penny stocks anyway. I might use the MACD. I might use the MACD. So it's one of the RSI and MACD. The good indicators for identifying areas of exhaustion. So if you're trading reversal strategies, that's particularly where I think MACD and RSI both come into their own. I think they lend themselves strongly to reversal strategies. I don't think that it's needed with momentum strategies. I think if you try to look at the MACD or the RSI when you're trading momentum strategies, it's overkill. They're not telling you anything you don't already know from the price action. No, quite honestly, Daryl, no. Long-term investments, I need a good, strong stock with an economic moat that's going to give me good returns. I think what you're looking at is a swing trade. You look for a beat-up stock that's about to have a turnaround or potential turnaround, and you look to swing trade it for it's reaching the bottoms, and you're looking for a swing trade. You hold it over a few days or a few weeks for it to make make new highs. So I wouldn't say that's investing. That's more swing trading, and I certainly wouldn't invest in any of these penny stocks. Not long term, at least, anyway. Most of these penny stocks, most of these stocks that I trade on a daily are garbage. I'll make profits with them, but they're garbage. So if you're investing long term, stick with the blue chips. At least you know your money's going to be safe with them, and they're not just going to be a fly by night, and you get hit with various different offerings that tank your investment every time it reaches a certain level. Talking about UTOP shipping and ToughBuilt, amongst others. So AMV for talking about market offerings, we had a spike up last week and hit the market with an offering. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the SPY's up slightly, two tenths of 18 base points. We've got the Russell Index 22 base points, the Nasdaq 26 base points. I wouldn't touch AMV with the barge pole right now. It's just one of those that's just not reliable. You get a move and it's just not reliable. They're just going to pull the rug. It's got historical rug pulls all over the place. AMC's green now. It's up at testing 650. Well, that's the whole point, Daryl, is the whole point of long-term investing is not to make massive gains. It's twofold. It's to provide a steady income, i.e. you want to be investing in stocks and that are going to be giving you returns by way of dividends. So that's a return there, but also it's keeping your money safe, so that you're actually growing that money at a greater rate than inflation. So if you stick it in the bank, you're losing money. It's safe in the bank, but you're losing money because what you get from sitting it in a bank account, you're losing it in real time, in real terms, because of inflation. So investing in reputable blue chips, whilst it's there, it's you've got your capital, and if it's a good blue chip stock, then you'll get dividends once a quarter or however often they release them. Some are once a month, some are annually or semesterly or whatever. But the point is that you build up your portfolio so that you've got good enough assets there, and you've got substantial amount in there. But if you actually need money, so for example, if a rainy day comes along, you need to raise some cash quickly, you don't need to sell your position in those long stocks, Daryl. What you can do is you can take out a loan, a relatively low cost loan against your holding. And if you're taking out a loan against that holding, using that as capital, and you can use that loan as for your own liquidity to pay your bills or whatever else, and you've still got your main investment still compounding and growing without you even touching it. So there's a number of ways to, once you've got the money there, once you've got the lump sum, you can obviously you're taking money from a dividend perspective, so that can be classed as an income, but also you can leverage it, and that's what most people do that have actually got money, is they leverage they leverage debt against their assets, and their assets just continue to compound, and they compound at a rate that's more than greater than the interest you're going to be paying on the debt. 4% on if you just leave it in as cash, Ed. No, I haven't tried that, Daryl. Just trying to accumulate and build up my portfolio at this moment in time, so that when I retire in a few years' time, I can sit back and drink pina coladas, and I'll be fed, you know, mojitos. Yeah, well, if you've got that equity in interactive, because most of mine in interactive is actually tied up, because I've got quite a bit with interactive, but most of it's in tied up, and I've got it in my SIP, which is the equivalent to a pension. It is a pension. It's a self-invested pension plan. Yes, this is Dash Trader. Yes, Moose. No worries, buddy. It's partly Dash Trade. I've got Benzinga. I've got the scanners are Benzinga. My face is my face, and the chart and the P&L is off Dash Trader. So, yeah. Well, you can trade with Dash Trader with Interactive, Daryl. So Dash Trader is a trading platform, but you can actually link that to your Interactive Brokers account. I wouldn't. Depends where you're based. If you're based in the UK, you need at least 25k to do that, because you're not going to be day trading. Dash Trader is a great platform for day traders. It's a direct access platform, gives you tight spreads, gives you quick fills, transaction speeds, etc. But Interactive don't allow you to day trade. They employ the PDT rule if you're in the UK, or Germany for that matter. Don't think they do if you're in the Netherlands, certainly not in Ireland. It depends on which where you're governed out of. I think it was something to do with Brexit or whatever. But it depends where you're governed in terms of your account is governed with Interactive. My account is actually out of Cyprus, funnily enough. So go figure. But yeah, you can trade with Dash Trader on Interactive Brokers, Moose. Hey, Mike. Oh, it's Daryl who was saying the Dash Trader Interactive. So Interactive will push you down the TWS route, the Trader Workstation route. So that is their proprietary platform. Most brokers will have their own proprietary platform, or if it's just a scammy broker, then they'll tend to use MetaTrader, which is built for Forex, which isn't ideal for trading equities. MetaTrader 5, you can trade with trade equities, and I think you can. I think somebody that I'm not sure. Somebody in the chat confirm if on MetaTrader 5, if you know whether you can trade options on MetaTrader 5 now. Cheers, Don. Appreciate that as always. How do I see the penny stocks? I've got a stock scanner on the side. I absolutely do. So just I'm using Benzinga, Don. I thought you was aware that I'm using Benzinga. So right now, on this stream here, I've got these two scanners, which are two of the scanners I've got on Benzinga. I've got five widgets in front, Benzinga widgets in front of me. I've got a real-time scanner which shows me the penny stock. On these two scanners, I've got filtered out anything less than $2, because that's what I don't trade. But on the real-time scanner, on the beta scanner, I've got anything above 50 cents. I just don't look at the literal penny stocks. I just don't think it's worth my time. I've got signals and alerts, so volatility, halts and resumptions, successive high days, series, price spikes up and down, etc., etc. I've got real-time news. All of this is part of my Benzinga platform, how I've got it set up, the workstation I've got it set up. And I show that most days anyway, Don. So, no worries, Daryl. What's my thoughts on AMC? Well, I've got it in front of me right now. It's currently up 3.5%. AMC doesn't tend to move very much pre-market anymore. It is a... No, it's after the bell mover. And we've got another, well, 27 minutes before the bell, or 37 minutes before the bell. So AMC tends to be, it's a very much a retail trader's darling, but it's not moved much. It's not been that volatile of late. It can move 5-6% in a given day, but it isn't that volatile anymore. Not since Adam Iron did the rug pull with the ape stock-com. They're being sued, actually. AMC, from what I hear, they're being sued, and AA. They're all being sued because of the way that they kind of deflated the whole narrative of the short squeeze and everything else. So we'll see. Oh, yesterday's movers. So I'll take a look and see where they are. If we're getting any continuation, I've not seen them on the scanners. So they're down at the moment. So this is Ambrox Bio. We made some money on this yesterday. Had a nice move up. It's still over $4. So it was yesterday. It started off as a sub 350. So it's held a lot of its gains. It may come back. If it does, we'll see it on the momentum scanners. Right now, it's slightly down 7.5%. So we'll see. I'm not holding any hope for it. Slightly above the VWAP, but this huge sell-off overnight that I don't like. Then we're talking about Mobilicom. So Mobilicom, it's down pretty much since it spiked up. If you look at this on the 15, you'll see what I'm talking about. So it spiked up here pre-market, and then it's just sold off ever since. It's slow, cut by death by 1,000 cuts. It's a slow bleeding out now. This with Mobilicom back under $2. Probably need another catalyst to send it back up towards $3. Got rejected at $3. That's where I lost money. I doubled up. I took a position for the break up there. I doubled up for the break of $3, and it immediately pulled back. So that's where I ended up losing money with Mobilicom yesterday. And not a bad catalyst either. Well, that just sneaked up on me. Yeah, Lucid has earnings today. Lucid has earnings today. Let's look at where they are right now. Not really anywhere. They sold off hard yesterday at the bell. And it's been sideways since. So Lucid not really doing anything. There's not a lot of people trading it. The volume's very low. Could be interesting because I think it's after hours that they report their earnings, so it could be worth watching after hours. The problem with trying to trade something like Lucid after hours is it's on the short sale restriction list. It's not very liquid. If you're going to be trading after hours and you're going to be trading earnings, you really want to be looking at the mid and high caps because you get the volatility, you get good strong moves, and you can trade it long and short within a very short space of time without having to locate, without having you can get issue borrow fees or anything like that. So like I traded Coinbase long and short yesterday, profitable both ways on their earnings. So you that volatility is you basically when you're looking for the scalping opportunity of the quick moves up, scalp, quick moves down, scalp, quick move up again, scalp, and then it starts to find its fair market value after that. So Lucid, I'd be very wary of if it reports earnings after hours tonight, then we might see some action pre-market tomorrow or even after hours, but with earnings, you get that initial volatility on the earnings drop. It probably will sell off. I can't see how Lucid will be making money. They're not historically known for making much money, that's for sure. So we probably see it back down towards $8, $7, $8. Yeah, well, that's because you're not paying for it, Daryl. You can get if you go for the premium FinViz, then if you go for the premium version of FinViz, then you will get real-time data. The free version of FinViz is delayed data. Same thing with most free screeners and scanners. Even on TradingView or wherever you're going, if you're not paying for it, it's going to be delayed data. There's a reason why you pay for it, which is why I recommend Benzinga. It is a bit of a premium, but it's worthwhile. You're getting real-time data. You're seeing the stocks as they move, when they move, why they move, how much they're moving by, and how many people are trading it. So you get all the relevant information at your fingertips. And Benzinga's ideal for me, and that's why I recommend it. I use it every day. Well, you see me using it every day. You've got the two stocks there, the two scanners there right in front of you. So, yeah. No, earnings are not intraday. Very rarely are earnings intraday. So Lucid won't be earnings at 2:30. It will be the earnings will be after hours at 4. Well, it depends what 2:30. If you think 2:30 market time, no. The earnings will be 4:30 market time. If you're based in if you're based somewhere else, it might be 2:30 a.m. for you. I don't know. I don't know where you're based. So. Well, it is green slightly, so let's look at eBay's got earnings today. Nvidia's got earnings today. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Let's look at the Qs. So you can see the dotted line here at just above 294s. That's where we finished yesterday. So we're gapping up. We're above the VWAP, looking a little bit sideways at the moment, but the fact that we're gapping up and we're above the VWAP that's the tech stocks. Nasdaq, if you look at the S&P 500, similar kind of thing, but we're ranging sideways. The VWAP's pretty much flat, horizontal. It's ranging sideways. It's above, it's below, it's above, below. So that's what we're getting at the moment. Do I think we'll bounce? I think we will, because we're at that the psychological support level of the $400, which is where we're at now. $399.88. So it's not to the penny. It's that area. So I think we might bounce today, and we're above 400 now. Just broke 400 briefly. So we might bounce today and have a little mini rally. Will it sustain? I don't know. If it breaks below yesterday's close, then we could have a bit of a longer sell-off. Just what I'm seeing. So, top of the hour. Let's see. Any news drops? Terran Orbital. I'm not even thinking trading that right now. It looks so dodgy. Top momentum stock right now, AMV. Nah, I won't touch it. So we're just there's a lack of volume on most of the movers. Man United hitting scanners a little bit. PC Biopharma, low volume. Palo Alto with earnings. IQ with earnings. Yeah, there's just not a lot with decent volume. So you want the volatility, yes, but you want it to come with volume. When I say with the volatility, you want the big range moves and the swings up and down. Doesn't matter if it's big swings up, big swings down. You can take advantage of that. But yes, you want the volatility, but it needs to come with volume. and you want it to be trending. You want stocks to be trending. If you're looking at the S&P 500 right now, this is the Spider S&P 500 ETF, SPY. So this is moving sideways. This is not trending in any particular direction right now. It's just sideways chart. So you don't want to see that on a stock that you want to trade. So if you're trading short, you want to see it downwards trending. If you're trading long, you want to see it upwards trending. So if I look at Nvidia right now, upwards trending. So it's since 7 o'clock this morning, it's been maintaining above the VWAP. You've got the VWAP steady gain, steady upwards with the VWAP. So Nvidia is upwards trending. So maybe Nvidia is something that we want to be trading. We're thinking about trading. Well, volume will turn up at in 30 minutes there, Volts, when the market opens. Yeah, so Nikola Corp's 242 spark coding. There's no trade there at the moment. It's no range at all. So you want volatility, this has none. We're talking about a third of a penny as the average true range on the 1 minute chart. A penny on the 5 minute chart. So there's no volatility to take advantage of there. That's Nikola Corporation just barcoding right now. There's no volume, no volatility. There's nothing. Everything that you want for an intraday trade is not there. If you're looking at this long term, it's not looking great. You look at this on the daily. So it's been long term downwards trending. So I'm not offering financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. That's all I'm expressing. So if you take what I'm saying and you lose money, don't sue me. It's never too early. So it's 5 o'clock in the evening somewhere, Bolt. You know what? Today's one of those days that I just felt like I could do with taking the day off. I might take Friday off and have a nice long weekend, another long weekend. I had one long weekend last weekend, but I might go and get some sun. I'll take a look later. Skyscanner is my friend. Here's a question for you guys. When you're booking flights to go in, I'm not assuming everybody books flights, but I like Kiwi.com and Skyscanner. Those are my two go-to websites for booking flights and getting the best prices for flights. Let me know in the chat, where do you go for booking flights? When you're booking flights for your vacation or for travel or whatever, what are your favorite go-to websites to getting good prices on flights? Let me know. Expedia. I've always thought of Expedia more as the package. You put in a package together, so you get the hotel and the flights and car and everything as well. If it's a budget airline, Daryl, I'd do that as well. So if I'm going short haul, just jump on a budget flight. It's like 15-20 quid. You're going to go to Aer Lingus or BA or Ryanair or whatever. So, but if I'm going longer haul, if I'm going further afield, I tend to go to Skyscanner or Kiwi. Kiwi for flights in Asia is brilliant, but it does flights around the Middle East as well. So. The ice planet of Hoth. For all you Star Wars nerds out there. Just hit the top of the scanners. Not enough volume. Are you watching anything, guys? Is there anything that you're watching that you think, whilst it might not be moving right now, I've got it on my watch list. It's something that I've got a good feeling it's going to come good. And let me know why you think it's going to come good. Is that a market offering? Have they just hit? Have they just been hit with a market offering there, Vols? Let me have a quick look, because that looks very much like a the shape of a market offering. Now they can get away with that because if they do a reverse stock split. So let's what's this? CYRN. Ah, there you go. There you go. There you go. So it's just announced liquidation. It's going to zero. It was up 43% today, and now it's going into liquidation. So that just dropped at the top of the hour. So Cirin announces liquidation. So if you're in there, get out quick. And this is what I'm talking about. A lot of these stocks are garbage. I said garbage. A lot of these stocks are garbage. And this is why I do set the my threshold at $2. And I try not to trade below $3, but I have my absolute floor at $2. And this is why, because a lot of these stocks are garbage. And if they can't raise money through nefarious means, i.e. pumping the stock and hitting the market with offerings, then they end up going bankrupt. And even reputable names can happen too. So Revlon last year, we've got Bed Bath & Beyond is on the verge of bankruptcy. So yeah, this is SYRN, Cirin, and it's just announced liquidation. So, and it's on the short sale restrictions list, so you can't short it. Would have been nice to short it there. Was it broke under 60 cents? Short it. $10,000 shares short. Happy days. Problem is with that, it's getting cover later. You need to cover your position before it gets delisted. Yeah, another garbage stock. So this is Terran Orbital. And these wicks here just scare the hell out of me. It looks like some kind of misprint because we're not getting a volume. We've got all this action here. It's not the algorithmic trades from 8 a.m. It's after that. These up wicks, they're not down wicks. So the algorithmic trades, it's wicked both way. This is why these two wicks, you can tell they're algorithmic because it's just the market maker just clearing the off the off exchange trades from the previous day. Whereas this is, I don't know what that is. It just looks like it's some kind of misprint, but it looks a bit nefarious, and I'd stay away from that unless it gets back over 325. That's my opinion. It's not financial advice. You do you, boo-boo. But the move was all the move was all this morning. It was a 6:37 a.m. move. That was all the way up, and then it's just not sustaining, not following through. So a lot of some platforms that are not direct market access platforms maybe won't show that Vols. So let me know if you're on a different platform. Let me know if you're on if you're trading with Interactive. Is TWS showing those wicks? If you're trading on any other platform, let me know what platform you're on, and is it showing the wicks that I'm showing there on LLAP? Well, I wouldn't. TWS is showing them, yeah. Yeah, okay, so Interactive showing them. Any other platform? Well, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put the SPY on at the moment. There's nothing moving. We've got HKD made a little move up on low volume. This one's just for Puno if he's in the house. I've not seen him, but he's probably still holding this. So HKD made a bit of a spike up. Again, another garbage stock. Wouldn't touch it. Don't touch it myself, but a lot of people are interested because it once upon a time last August made a move up to like $2,500 a share and came down just as quick. So, and funnily enough, you've got HKD on the momentum scanner here, and then you've got a ticker GMBL, which I would pronounce gamble, which would be exactly what you're doing if you're trading HKD. Kind of apt. It's on TC2000. Thinkorswim. I like Thinkorswim's not a bad platform. What I like about Thinkorswim is you can do scripting in it. So you can set your hotkeys with scripts, and that's kind of helpful. And indicators, you can put your own personal indicators in there, or configure indicators with scripts. So that's kind of helpful with Thinkorswim. And TDA, or it's, if you're in the US, it's a commission-free broker as well. So you can't complain if you're not paying commissions and you're getting free use of the platform. The problem is that you're getting poor spreads and slow fills, so you end up getting a bit of slippage. It does cost you in the long run. Why INTC volume? I'll take a look. Intel, I wouldn't say it's got high volume. It's 2 million shares, but it's a big flow. It's a big flow. Has it Intel got, when's Intel's earnings? Is it today or is it this week? Or was it last week? I thought Intel had earnings last week. Sold off hard yesterday. It sold off hard all week. For the last 3 days. Then again, so is the market. So, all right, okay. Dividends makes sense. There you go. Thanks, Klaatu. Oh, there's not. I wouldn't say there's huge volume. You got the spikes. You got this volume. But it's on the 5, so you can see. But an increase in volume here. This must have been when they announced they cut the dividends, and last it did move up again here on this spike. It's selling off now. We'll see what happens with the market. Intel, in general, Intel will, unless it's got its own catalyst, it will, in general, follow the market. Along with AMD and Micron and any of the other NVIDIA, any of the other chip manufacturers. AMD very choppy right now, but it is up slightly. I can go back to the 1 minute here. Just not seeing anything. HKD still spiking up. Nope, that was the spike up on the last candle. Yeah, that was 2 minutes ago. There's been no news since then. So I'm looking at a 2 minute old notification for that initial spike up, but there's nothing else spiking. There's no momentum right now. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Let's see what the world brings to us, shall we? Yeah, I think you probably. I don't think you'll get the volatility on AMD. You will get the it will tow AMD with it, whichever way it goes, Klaatu, but the volatility will be on Nvidia. So just whatever Nvidia does, AMD will likely follow, but the volatility will be with Nvidia. So you can try trading Nvidia after hours. It's going to have plenty of liquidity. You won't have any problems getting in or out, shorting or going long, but it's an extremely expensive, $200 stock, so you need a big account. Most brokers actually cut the leverage for after hours. That you get what they call overnight leverage, which is about half of what you would normally get. So just bear that in mind as well. So I probably won't trade Nvidia because it being such an expensive stock, but I might. We'll see. One Life got news. What's it doing? It's not hitting the scanners. One Life Healthcare. Oh, it's halted due to news pending. So One Life Healthcare halted due to news pending. It looks like it's an acquisition. Let me have a look at this. That action looks very acquisition-esque. Yeah, there you go. One Life Healthcare shares are trading higher following a report suggesting FTC will not challenge Amazon's acquisition of the company. There you go. So it's getting acquired by Amazon. That's why it is what it is. So there's no trade there. There's not enough volatility. It started barcoding at after hours yesterday. That would have been when the acquisition was announced, and it'll go through for the rest of today. But there's no trades there. Yeah, well, I'll just that's why I'll get a last minute flight to somewhere, Alistair, if I go, and we'll see. Just to fill up the flights, take a quick, overnight bag with me. Going somewhere sunny. I don't need a lot of clothes. Just shorts and a vest. I'll be fine. Oh, a couple of vests, just for the weekend. It's not like I'm way past going, flying out to the Marbs for the clubbing culture. I'm way beyond that now. Way past that. I'll go out and have a couple of glasses of wine on the strip maybe, but I'm certainly not going clubbing. That's not my scene anymore. Well, Batu, on Nvidia, I might see how it trades later. eBay is probably the one I'm going to look at, if I'm going to be honest. I'll probably look at eBay because they've got earnings tonight as well, and they're a little bit more affordable. So I'll see with the both, but I might just grab I might try and get the liquidity grab, and then whichever way the liquidity grab goes, go do the opposite and trade it to the opposite side. So if you get the liquidity grab up, then short it, and vice versa. Or if you get a slow liquidity grab, just get that as well. You always tend, it's not for certain. So if you're trading earnings, very often I'll show you what happened. Okay, so let's go for Coinbase here from last night. I'll show you exactly what tends to happen. And you want to watch this, okay? So this is the 2-minute chart. So what tends to happen, and they don't always do this, but very often it's the case. So what tends to happen is you'll get the news reports come out, and you'll get a move either up or down. It's not always up, and it's not always down. It's either up or down, which is the initial liquidity grab. Okay, so it'll move or to grab liquidity to get people into the trade and to actually exit people from the positions where they were actually at, or whatever it is. You get your liquidity grab. It's usually a very swift move, and then you'll get a swift move to the downside again. Okay, so or to the reverse side, and then that will be an even bigger, more extended move, and that's usually the reaction to the actual earnings. So you get the liquidity grab first, and then you'll get the actual reaction to the earnings. Now with Coinbase yesterday, it had earnings miss, sales beat, so it's a mixed report. So I was able to trade this up and down again. So it just ended up kind of going nowhere in the end. But this volatility, it doesn't matter whether it finishes just flat. It's this volatility that you want to take advantage of. That's why you trade the earnings as a day trader, as a scalper, because that's what you're doing with these earnings, is you're scalping the move. You've got to be quick. It's not going to be good for you if you've not got hotkeys that can execute quickly. Because if it does start to go against you, you want to be able to get out quick. Because yes, you can make quite a few $1,000s on a very relatively small equity position on these moves, but also you can lose if you're not quick enough with your hotkeys. You can lose just as quick. So I wouldn't recommend trying to trade these volatile earnings, the earnings volatility. To new traders, get used to using your hotkeys, and then you can practice. Do it in a simulator. Practice in a simulator. Practice trying to catch the moves, get in, get out, and then trade to the opposite and do it that way. But it's it can be lucrative. Oh well, it'll be Monday that'll be interesting, Alistair. Is it bank holiday on Monday in the UK? Let me know. I'll be interested to see that open top bus going parading to St James's. We've got 6 minutes to the bell, and not a lot moving. APLS was the night before, wasn't it? I don't know. Palace, is that not the night before? Lucid, yeah, I might check Lucid out. The problem with Lucid is, see, what you want is a stock that's liquid enough. If you're going to be trading earnings, you want a stock that's going to be liquid enough so that you're going to get the volume and the volatility, so you can get in and out quick with reasonable size. And you don't want it to be on the short sale restriction list, because you want to be able to trade both directions, or the option to trade both directions. Nobody ever knows which direction the market reaction is going to take it. I've seen stocks release great earnings reports and sell off. Conversely, I've seen stocks with very poor earnings reports and rally. So you want to be able to trade both directions. So you want A, easy to borrow, B, highly liquid, and C, not on the short sale restriction. Nice. I can imagine, Alistair. It's 4 minutes to the bell now. I guess your latency's kicking in. And you can see on the YouTube you've got how long it is to the bell. You can see how long it is, and you can work out the latency because the clock is in real time, whereas you're probably seeing this 30 seconds behind or something like that. So short interest on Terran Orbital. No. Oh yeah. So I've got short. It's just over 4 million short. So it's like 4% of the float. It's a 99 million in the float. So it's 4%. It's not. I wouldn't say you got huge short interest, Vols, relatively speaking. It does have a good catalyst. I mean, 2.4 billion contract to deploy 30 satellites is a good catalyst. It may pop up again after the bell, but right now it looks to be done. Well, we've got 2 minutes to the bell. I'll take a quick bio break while I've got the time. We were talking about Mobilicom and Chemomab yesterday. They seem to be trying to make a move upwards now. Okay, is there a way to tell short sale restriction? Yes, there is. If it's on short sale restriction, it depends on your platform. So I'm using Dash Trader, and it tells me on Dash Trader whether it's on short sale restrictions on the montage itself, next to the level 1. So I'll change the scanners over. We've got 40 seconds to the bell, so I'll change the scanners over now. So sellers are on the ask, and buyers are on the bid. Ed, but it's a zero-sum market. So for every buyer there's a seller, and for every seller there's a buyer. Breaks $8. This could be interesting. Had earnings today. Coinbase trying to make a move up. Oh, Coinbase made a big move up. Bit of a pop there. Coin earnings last night. Traded it last night. Bit more leverage today. Oh. Why is there no leverage? It's weird. All right. So it didn't matter I was after hours yesterday. I wouldn't have got any leverage in the not anyway. So, oh well. PayPal moving up. Fiverr moving up after earnings. eBay pulling back. They've got earnings tonight. A couple of halts. Yeah, no volume. Can't trade that. Also, yeah, I don't know. Nah, no volume. Can't trade that either. Right. PayPal breaking highs. Fiverr breaking highs. Let's have a look at these. Base back up to 65. I can't trade that really. It's not volatile enough to trade that. The earnings. No leverage. Market pulling back some. Buy down. Under 399.50s now. Palo Alto on news. Again, this is an expensive stock. It had earnings today. Oh, first pullback. Looking for, what was that? What's the spreads? 4 cents. It's a bit extended up there. It's rejecting, Hoth rejecting up at the $0.50. This is Adamas 1. A bit of volatility on it. Intel breaking highs. Intel's been pretty beat up over the last couple of days, so there's potential for Intel. Over 26.75. 5 days 73 right now, so we've got the $0.75 psychological level to overcome. We get $27 here. Don't mind a pullback, But if we continue to break lows, not broke a low yet on the 2 minute, which is what I'm looking at. Back over 75, might add to the position. $6.70 for an ad. Candle turns red. We get it. Come back to that later. No worries, false. That's what you should be looking for. 5% is a good return. It all adds up. Looking for this to move back up, test the highs. Hopefully we can get it to move up and test 27, but we'll settle for the test of the highs, 26.85. So we're looking for 15 cents on this at least. Not a lot still moving. Upstart, maybe. Nvidia breaking highs. $6.80. Come on. 71 on the ask. Add up to 77. We're looking for 80 on the ask. We'll start 73. Had 77 last time out, so we're looking for 76, 75. Again. We're looking for the push through 77, break a new high and up to 80. That's what we're looking for. And a bit of resistance up there at the $0.25, $0.75. 74 on the ask. See this test, break a new high. So 77's the current high of this swing. 75 briefly on that ask on this candle. It's going to lock in $300 there. There's 77, there's 78. Just as I locked in 300. There we go. There we go. 81. Lock in half of that. See, can't retest that. Well, we recovered $700 of that. It's just not breaking out, breaking lows now. So let's see what else is moving. Off. The ice world of, where's my cursor? Here it is. Okay, so half was breaking highs. We're looking at some volatility on there. So 12 cents, 12.5 cents. Currently 36% up on the day. Not a lot of else moving. It's one of those days where like you've got to take your small gains and just lock in the base hits. No, eBay. Not on great volume, relatively speaking. It is moving up. It does have earnings later. I think eBay could be one to watch at the after hours today. let's sit and wait. So this is CVRX, I think. It's not the greatest of volume. Let's see if there's a catalyst. If the volume's not there, I do want it underpinned by a decent catalyst. Okay, so CVRX shares are trading lower after the company reported preliminary results of the BeAT-HF post-market randomized clinical trial. So this is a bounce. If you look at this on the 15, you'll see what I'm talking about. A heavy sell-off, and it's trying to bounce. So probably not as reliable, particularly with the volume that we're talking about here. So I will stay away from that one. Oh, that's moving nice. Luna. This went mad a couple of weeks ago. A couple of days ago, rather. This went from like $10 up to $50 in 2 days. Yeah, it's bouncing monkey balls. So it sold off, and then it's kind of oversold, and it's just bouncing. But the volume's not enough for me to see it sustain that bounce. It looks like a dead cat for me, so I'm just not going to trade it. So Luna's popped up. It's halted. We'll resume in 3 minutes. So we'll come back to that. Coinbase not rejecting up at over $67. S&P 500, it's choppy. It's moving up slightly, but it's very choppy. It's at, just under 400 now on the S&P, on the SPY. Okay, so one of my scanners is just dropped real time. I'll wait for Luna to resume. Hopefully my scanners will be updated then. Oh, there we go. We're back. I just lost the connection to my scanners for a second. Is a signal okay there? I'm wired here, so looks like it might be my side. Am I glitching on YouTube? Is that what's going on? Looks like I'm glitching. Okay, so this is due to resume anytime now. And it looks right now like it's going to gap up as well, $49. Well, looks like a 10-minute halt then. I guess, yeah, Luna's halted. Luna's halted. ETAO. Looks like this will resume just after the top of the hour. There's no trade there. Recent IPO yesterday. There's no trade there. Been selling off all day. How's Huff getting on? Yeah, consolidation phase. That first 30 minutes, if you don't manage to get profitable in that first 30 minutes, it can be quite difficult to find something to move. You're just waiting on, you're at the mercy of the markets. The volatility in that first 30 minutes, there's always money to be made. There's always money to be made. You just got to get on the right side. Excuse me, the right side of the move. This really is trying to bounce. Yesterday's big mover, Ambrox Bio. This can get green on the day, which is at 4.55. This can get green on the day. It might move up, take $5. Excuse me. I must be coming down with a cold. Right, we've seem to have lost a bit of CMCA. Comcast. Not in great volume, but it's breaking highs. Tight spreads too, so I wouldn't worry about that. The range doesn't seem to be that big though. So it's just breaking highs, but it's not a lot of volatility. It's the scale. If I was to zoom out, you'd see that it's not got a lot of volatility. This is going to halt again now. My goodness, ECX is just Icarix Holdings. What's going on here? This is going mental. This is the 110% up on the day. This is how many halts now? Oh, into a halt there, 9:30. Really 20-minute halt. Another halt. This is the third halt. That was a 10-minute. What's going on with this? Let's find out. Well, this is 3 halts in a row. ECX. Perex Holdings. I'm not seeing any catalyst. That's extreme volatility for a stock without a catalyst. It doesn't normally trade this volatile. What's the current volume going through as well? So average daily volume 22,000. It's 3x relative volume. So it's not great, but I mean it's been halted most of the morning, so it could be interesting. Let's go and have a look at Luna. Get a resumption here. Luna resumed and moved $4. Wasn't quick enough. There you go, another halt up. Could have taken some nice size there. Spreads on this are probably wide, but looks like I'll come back to that after. So they 10.07. Let's have another look at UCX. This halted on the nose at 10 o'clock, so this should resume in 10.06. How are you finding things, guys? My scanners are not updating. Let me just put it on 10-second refresh instead of a real time. That might help. Real time refreshing's probably, I don't know why, it's just not real time refreshing, so I'll just put it on 10-second refresh and it might help me. What's going on with my cursor? No. No. Very choppy sideways, guys, today. There's not a lot of movement at all. And what has moved isn't holding up. So just be careful. This looks like it's going to have a heavy gap up as well. So gap up to 760. Don't chase it. I might be looking at the short side right now. So I've had the one trade. It's a losing trade right now with Intel. I could come back late. Should come back later if the market turns around. The market's about to go red on the day as well, so it's 399.30s, 399.40s. The market, this SPY kind of so this should resume any time. Unless it's another 10-minute halt. Looks like that's another 10-minute halt. So have a look at Luna. So this got another 2 minutes, another minute before this resumes. Let's see. Looks like Luna's going to gap up again. Seeing a resumption of $56 here. at 53.24, so I'm seeing a $3 gap up right now. It's not doing anything. Yeah, that's a 10-minute halt. So we've got 30 seconds away from the resumption here on Luna. It's like a 10-minute. Still seeing 56 on the resumption now. Well, it's Luna's low volume. Yeah, let me just Intuitive Machines. So average daily volume 1.2, so it's a session volume 165k, but it has been halted, so I should resume in about a little over a minute. Luna shortly after that. Absolutely. If you're wondering what that noise is, that strange noise is actually my my sleep apnea dog. Who's she got sleep apnea? So this should resume in about 20-30 seconds. Don't chase it unless you see an entry. But I'm just interested because it's not been, nobody been able to trade this. It's like 3 halts since the open. There we go. 8:58, the next halt. Or 7:02 to the downside. It's on short sale restrictions, so 7:02 is the halt downwards. Here we go, a little bit more and it's halted downwards. So 6.95 is now the halt downwards. So here we go, halt to the downside. So this is the fourth halt, fourth volatility halt. This is ECARX Holdings. Just because it gaps up, that's why you don't want to be chasing it. You want to wait for the entry. You want to wait for the right entry. Now we can take a look at Luna resumption. Again, this is another one. Looks like it's going to gap up. So this should resume in about 30 seconds. $60.56. It went without me then. Finger of fudge. Oh, got it. Didn't cancel it beforehand. Spreads are huge. $2 now. $2. See if I can't. I need to get out of this. This is very dangerous. Well, that was a risky gamble that didn't pay off. And now it's halted. So that will resume at 10:13. Well, there's opportunity to be made there. Not going to short it, but let's see what happens. Is that going to gap down heavily? Yes, that's going to gap down heavily, but there's opportunity to be made there. Bloody hell, 15 grand in that. Ouch. I wanted to scalp that as well and it just didn't get filled. So then when I went to cancel the order, it filled me. Typical. On its way back down again. So it's got another minute and a half. LLAP, no, that's just way below the VWAP, below $3. Expert. Benzinga, Shane. Yeah, Coinbase, it's trading with the market. So Benzinga. So if you want to know what the screener is there, Shane, you can check it out for free. There's a link check my link tree out in my profile, and there's a link there to Benzinga, and you can just go straight through. Fill in your details. You only need an email address. You don't need a credit card or anything like that. Just go in, try it out for free. Benzinga Pro, and if you like it, use my discount code and get it cheaper. So it really is good. It's fantastic in my opinion. Benzinga, worth every penny. But yeah, just check the link in my link tree. Yeah. So if you look at Coinbase, so yesterday, yeah. So this is Coinbase right now. Oh, it's hemorrhaging. Look at the SPY though. SPY's doing exactly the same. So Coinbase following the market. It looks like it's a day for shorting. And I'm kind of at max loss, I think. Well, 5k. That was a dodgy trade. Let's see what happens. See if I can get to the upside on this one next time. How do I set my screener? Well, I basically, there's a lot of presets in there, but I've got multiple things that I'm looking for. So I'm looking for volume, I'm looking for volatility, so I'm looking for the biggest movers, I'm looking for relative volume with that. There's a number of things that I'm looking for. So yeah. Altered again. ETAO's got a bit of volatility for some reason. Keeps halting. This is IPO yesterday. No, I've got, so what you're seeing there is I've got top gainers on the session, I've got top gainers on the last 15 minutes. So you've got movers, so this is what's known as a movers widget. What you're seeing, I've got two set up, and I've filtered out based on low volume, and I've filtered out based on low price as well. So that's what these screeners are here, these scanners, if you will. I've got other scanners in front of me as well that tell me, volatility halts, session highs, multiple session high series, etc. That kind of thing. Oh, yeah. You are winding me up here. That breaks lows there. I'm definitely out. This is a risky trade. This is gambling. It's my money. Don't do this, kids. Get over 56. Take the bid with it. You might be in a position to make it a little bit back. So 58.70. Let's go halt upwards. Come on. Yeah, I got stopped out there, broke new lows. So look, that's me done. Max loss. There's opportunity there, but it's just too volatile. The spreads are just horrible. So right now, the whole $1, $2 spreads. The volatility, $3, $3.50, $3.47 and change. So there's opportunity there. Just timing it. can't afford to bleed out. It's a big max. It's a big drawdown. Not even recovered from the last drawdown. So we'll see. I'm done for the day, I think. We'll see. What robot am I using? What do you mean robot? I am the robot. Got $1.50 spreads. See this leading up nicely. A bit too big, way too big. Wanted to put another 1,000 on there and I put 2.5 on instead. $60 it needs to get over 60. We're at double top right now. 61.75 is the high, the up halt. I'm underwater here. I'm gasping for air. This could be an absolute travesty of a trade. Volatility on this is huge. Over $3 on the average true range. So the opportunity to make money is there, but you've got to time it, and I've just been not timing it well at all. stop tight again. Oh, it's so much slippage. That's a dang. That's a big drawdown. Lock that montage, Tony. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself in a lot more trouble chasing that. Okay. There we go. That's me in the red on the month. Right now, I was about, well, actually, let me just have a quick look. That's, I definitely need a break, for sure. Trading like a dog in February. All right, where was I in February? I was 46k, so I'm not quite in the red on the month. I'm still profitable just. Well, actually, probably after commissions and fees and stuff, probably not. So, yeah. Looks like I'm starting from scratch with less than a week left. Good job I had a good January. Hey, look. Had worse days. I have had worse days. But there's opportunity with that. There's massive opportunity with that. If you time it right, there's opportunity with that. Just be careful with it and only trade what you can afford to lose. It is gambling. It is gambling, but if it pays off, there you go. Well, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream before I get myself into a lot more trouble. Take this dog for a walk and go and buy a nice bottle of wine, I think. Okay, guys, I'll be back at it tomorrow. I'll be done with it tomorrow. Okay, and see me tomorrow. I'll do a trade recap, and we'll see what happens. Okay, take it easy, guys. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.